So this is pretty new to me that PAX West has a storytime speaker, and that is Phil Spencer, the CEO of Xbox. And if you guys aren't aware, I have made a series of videos of my hopes of Ori going to the PlayStation since October of 2022. I've given up on it twice, but the third time I'm not. Alright, I'm very hopeful for it. It's been something that I've been wishing for it to come true for almost 2 years now. Achievement unlocked. Our 20th anniversary storytime speaker's career spans 30 plus years in gaming, tech, and entertainment. And you see him around talking about games like Minecraft, Halo, Starfield, World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, and more. Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Gaming, will be joining us on Friday, August 30 at hashtag PAX West 2024 in Seattle, Washington State. I mean, you're cheesing a bit too hard, but hey, I think it might be cooking something. Ever since the Xbox business update that Phil Spencer did talk about with Sarah Bond and Matt Booty on February 15th, I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. I just didn't have the evidence to prove it. And I'll admit, I did sounded pretty crazy when I said I still have hope for Ori going to the PlayStation, which I still stand by it, alright, in the sense that 4 Xbox exclusives went multi-platform, that being Hi-Fi Rush, Pentiment, Grounded, and Sea of Thieves. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 3 of those games that were owned by Xbox went to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, and except for one, and that's Hi-Fi Rush, that is a PS5 exclusive. Ever since I found out about this game back in October of 2022 from an art piece I saw on Twitter, and I heard one of their soundtracks from a video made by Elastic Droid ranking 250 game soundtracks from best to greatest, it's been a long journey, alright? And I found out about the Discord, I met the people at the Discord I'm in good terms with, and one that I have a lot of respect for. Now, I know it sounds like I'm glazing and I'm cheesing, but I'm genuinely saying this when I've been talking to these people for almost a year now, and I feel, I guess, connected, and how I can relate to some of these people. I've cracked some jokes. I've had a fun time playing with them, like playing Fall Guys, talking about their stories, or just funny incidences that happened, or some situations that are pretty related, but perspective-wise is very different. Now, when I say my people, preferably, you're expecting me to say Puerto Ricans and Tainos, if you guys don't know I'm indigenous. It's just that these people that have a lot of dedication and love a game that is so underrated. And I even found an article where Ori and the Blind Forest is one of the saddest indie games ever made. Out of any indie game development studio, Moon Studios has taken the lead. Okay, I saw it from an article. Some of y'all may have disagreed, but one game that I think could top about the saddest indie games ever made is One Shot World Machine Edition. And yes, I'm talking about the upgraded version, because not only just like the main game, but also you have the Solstice ending, which I will get into. And also today is the 30th anniversary, not the 30th, the 10th anniversary of One Shot, okay? The game that, well, brought me to tears twice. Now that I'm done hooping and hollering during that whole section of the video, I do want to point out something that Whimsu talked about a couple months ago in a video that he titled, Is Xbox Dead or Not? With a screenshot of a leaker correctly predicting the Indiana Jones game that was showed on the ID Xbox Showcase on January of this year. On top of that, saying that Xbox is going full multi-platform, which is rightfully predicted, with Hi-Fi Rush, Grounded, Pentiment, and Sea of Thieves being multi-platform. On top of that, if you want to get a job listed to work at 343 Industries, aka the people that are in charge of the Halo series, it says on all platforms highlighted in blue. On top of that, I did talk about it a couple days ago where Nate the Hate did say that 6 rumored Xbox exclusives are going multi-platform. He didn't say it's specific, he's assuming so. And on the correct timing, about 2 to 3 days after that article was made, there was an article talking about Phil Spencer in a IGN interview confirming that more Xbox exclusives are going multi-platform. That being said, that there's going to be around 2 and probably more than the 4 that we have gotten, that being Hi-Fi Rush, Pentiment, Grounded, and Sea of Thieves. With all that said though, I'm happy. Alright, if that makes sense. That a wish that I have been hoping for it to come true, that being Ori to go on the PlayStation, even though there was a large sum of people, not just the people that I'm friends with on the Ori Discord server, but also I got replies on my YouTube channel, I got replies on my Twitter, on my tweets on Twitter, that I sounded pretty crazy of my hopes of Ori going to the PlayStation. But there's also a couple people on Twitter and on YouTube, and apparently one person that works for Xbox that is also hoping that my wish comes true as well. Even though I had some doubters, not just the people that I'm friends with on Discord, but also on my YouTube comment section, on my Twitter replies, even my brothers, okay? They were saying that you should have gotten the Xbox Series X instead of the PS5. Now, son, with the business update idea that Phil Spencer did talked about, and him confirming that more exclusives are going to different screens, that he said in the IGN interview, I can finally prove you wrong, okay? Not just you watching this video, but if you see my tweets that are related to Xbox, or if you're friends with me on Discord and has seen me on the Ori Discord server, I can finally prove you wrong, okay? okay? And I'm not saying that you're a bad friend, all right? I'm just proving you that I have been right this whole time. Even though I sounded crazy, I've been right this whole time. Also, I want to give my thoughts on Halo going to PlayStation. I honestly think it's pretty interesting. A well-known Xbox exclusive that has revolutionized the gaming industry, and I may sound picky, but I think the main theme or the title of the first Halo game has the best soundtrack. All right. Oh, I'm not gonna sing it because I don't know if I'll get copyrighted, but I'm just saying. With that being said, Halo being on the PlayStation is pretty interesting because not only do I get to play Halo, but if I ever want to have a chance to try the Halo campaigns, not just from the first Halo, but also the Master Chief Collection, that apparently is a pretty bad resell or like a re-release about all the Halo games. And on top of that, Halo Infinite that didn't really do so well, even though it was an Xbox exclusive that was supposed to be coming out when the Xbox Series X was released, but there was some development issues in 343 Industries. I feel like I said everything I needed to say in this video, and the question you guys might be asking are there going to be Ori episodes posted on my YouTube channel? And the answer is yes. Even though I do boss related videos because of my Elden Ring playthrough, Ori is going to be entirely different, okay? I'm going to be pulling a Jacksepticeye on this, and I'm probably going to beat the game in like 1 or 2 days. The amount of time it takes to beat Blind Forest is 8 hours, but for the sequel is 12 hours. I might 100% this game, but that depends, not 100% this, well yes, I might 100% this game, but that depends on how long it's going to take, and if I have enough sanity to do so, because there's a difficulty that will stop you from achieving the platinum, quote unquote, because there is a platinum to Hi-Fi Rush when it was ported to the PS5, and most likely going to be a platinum when Ori gets ported to the PS5. There is a mode that Midori did told me to not do so, but you know what? I might try it, but that depends if I'm brave enough to do so. And yes, there is going to be a video essay that's dedicated to this game, and regardless of how long it's going to be, I'm going to be posting that. There's going to be rage. There's going to be tears of sorrow. There's going to be moments where I'm very excited and I'm hyped, and moments where I'm just in disbelief when I'm playing the game. There's going to be moments where I'm just crying out of nowhere, where I'm grateful to play a game that I've been wishing to play on my PlayStation for almost 2 years. And this year, I feel pretty confident. If not, there's always next year. I'm very grateful to meet you guys, you know, the people that are part of the Ori Discord server, and it means a lot to me of how this community is like very dedicated to this game. All right, it may be just an indie game, but this indie game is like a godsend and a blessing. All right. With all that said, we're going to be waiting for No Rest for the Wicked to come out, and whether or not Ori's going to be on PlayStation, with the rumored 6 Xbox exclusives going to multi-platform, and with Phil Spencer confirming that more Xbox exclusives are going to different screens. That's all I have to say. This is Wolf.Gray. If you're on the train of me waiting for Ori to the PlayStation, leave a like down below, comment down below what you think about it. This is Wolf.Gray, and I'll see you all later. See ya.